All right, y'all. We are going live. All right. Okay. We are getting ready to get started. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Hollywood, and welcome to the panel two. You guys remember the first panel? Woo Honey Wednesday's own co-host, Alto Edwards. We also have Matthew Stefan Parker in tonight. What?
Uh-oh, she
Uh-oh.
froze.
People that will be joining. Okay, I don't know what just happened. We all just disappeared. But before we start talking about any subjects tonight, I wanted to give these two a chance to just introduce themselves and tell you what they do, who they are, and then we'll get into it. Alto, let's start with you.
Hey y'all, I'm Alto Edwards. I am a everything girl. Right now I'm about to be an empty nester. My last child is graduating from high school in June, y'all. Yeah. When I'm not hanging out with Miss Hollywood on Woo Honey Wednesdays, I am a soccer mom. I'm a soccer mom. That's all I do. I'm a soccer mom and I travel. So you can find me on TikTok, you can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook under Alto Edwards, and on TikTok and Instagram, Queen Alto. That's me.
And how about you, Mr. Matthew Stefan Parker?
Well, I want to tell everybody how we met. We met at the Diddy trial, and Miss
Yes.
Hollywood was reporting outside the Diddy trial, and I was protesting for Britney Spears because that connects to Diddy. The people running his finances are the people enslaving Britney Spears. Britney was never freed. She's in an illegal court-sealed care plan, much like Wendy Williams. And we all know that this country is built on the backbones of slaves, and people slavery has never gone away, but it's getting worse, and it's in the form of conservatorships as well as the prison system. So like, I'm just here to be an advocate for all of humanity. Nobody should be a slave. Doesn't matter, and it's wrong. And so what I'm trying to do is just raise awareness, and it ties into the children and everything going on in the world. So I'm a singer songwriter. I live in New York City, and
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Matthew,
Matthew.
we miss you. Where you at? Okay, guys. So
Uh-oh.
we'll give Matthew a couple minutes to come in. We see his name is still there.
Yeah.
He may have a bad connect or something like that. But okay, well, I need him to be on before I say anything, before we get started. Matthew?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He'll
Okay,
have to go
Matthew.
out, maybe come back in.
Matthew, yeah, yeah. Okay, but anyway, I just want to say this. Matthew is while he is probably going to reconnect with us and come back, I just want to say he's back. Okay. Because I'd
oh,
rather say
Captain,
it
I'm
with him.
sorry.
No, you're
Um,
good.
I just felt so I'm doing advocacy, and I live in New York City, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to, walk in my passion. Sorry about that.
Okay, so let me just give a message. First, I want to give a message to Alto, and then I'm gonna give a message to you. And before the show, I told Alto, my other co-host isn't here, but I told her that her loyalty is unmatched. Okay. And I just have a lot of respect for people that are loyal. She always shows up. Okay. She got a life, but whenever Miss Hollywood calls, this girl is here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. We in here. But Matthew, to you, I want to say to you while you are live, first off, I'm so proud of you right now.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
I'm very proud of you in this moment right now because I know you don't really do this whole live stuff and all that. You pre record and you do all that. And you know what? I respect you for how you you get your message out. You know what I'm saying? I respect you for that. You're not a really public person.
Not
And
like this, no.
you had some like, reservations about coming on live. You don't know what it's like. You don't know how it's going to be. And I tried to do my best to make sure that I didn't make you feel pressured
Oh no,
to.
and I appreciate you. Yeah, I've had a little live experience with those we don't speak of called Messica. So I've done a
Oh,
couple of
shit.
those, but
Right.
those, oh, I won't go there.
But you know what? You are in your own element right now. You're
Yeah.
representing you and your brand, which is what? Justice for Brittany.
Justice for Brittany. JusticeForBrittany.com. If anyone wants to sign the petition, I'd greatly appreciate it because
And where can they follow you? Can you tell people where they
oh
can follow
yeah.
you?
So on Instagram I'm at Mr. Matthew Stephan. So it's MrMatthewStephan. And then it's Justice for Brittany Official
Oh,
is
you ready
the
to go?
movement's site. And then on TikTok I'm Matthew Stephan and it's Justice for Brittany OG on TikTok. So those are
Oh, gee.
the
Oh, gee.
platforms.
Okay.
OG baby, because the official was already taken, so I took OG, you know.
Well, I thank you. Thank you. All right, listen, we're going to jump right into some topics real quick, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, like, I'm so glad Matthew's here because we're going to jump in and we're going to jump deep and hard. Okay.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hard?
Let's talk.
Uh-oh.
Matt, can you please talk to us and the viewers that will see this now live and later? Tell us about the men on the DL, what the men on the DL really are, and how many men on the DL that have been in the industry or wherever that you've had, you've met and you know about.
Are we
Tell us. We
allowed to
want to know. There's
are
no
we allowed to
censorship.
swear on here? Because I gotta be
Yes, I
careful.
just said, say what you gotta say.
Oh,
How
okay.
you? Oh wait, you don't gotta open your mouth like that now. We waiting on you, Matt. We waiting on
Okay,
you.
so I've been in Harlem for the past 20 years. I was one of the first white boys in Harlem. So I figured out what DL was when I first moved here. And let's just put it this way. All the men hanging out on the stoops, 87.5% are on the low low.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So make sure your man's not sleeping with another man. There should be honesty. They flip, they go to women and that my girl, because I can't tell you how many times I've been the other woman where where they'll say, oh, my wife or my girl, I can't say. I'm like, oh, and you got kids too. I feel like
Mm.
we're in a day of age where you should just live your life and be yourself. And
Facts.
it's not. I don't like. I don't like I don't like when dudes cheat on the girls with dudes. But we live in New York City, and I worked in gay bars and all kinds of stuff. And I worked at this piano bar called the Monster. There's a piano bar upstairs and a disco bar downstairs. But I can't tell you how many. I mean, even the white men, like all of them were DL, like married with kids, were coming into these bars and showing me pictures of their wives and children. So I think it's just, I think DL is a thing of the needs to be a thing of the past, and we got to get
Yes.
over this stigma, like, and just be yourself and don't cheat on your women with other men because we know you like it. You know what we know you
Can you
what you
can you
like.
explain it to me though? Why how you know they like it and why you know they like it?
Well,
Remember, there's no censorship, so let's we're having a candid conversation here.
okay, so say that question
And I know
again.
your ass is crazy, so don't act shy tonight.
I know I'm
You
sipping
know
on
me
my
and you
wine so I
talk
can
on the
get
phone,
unhinged.
baby. Look, he got to drink that wine. He got to drink that wine so he can.
It's the tea.
It's the
you
now,
know,
I'm just curious about you explained a little bit about these DL encounters with other men. Are they celebrities or just regular, like the men sitting on a
I
stoop,
would
like you
say
said?
85% of men and this is, these statistics are coming out of my ass, but I'm telling you from
God damn!
experience.
Wait, not literally, right? Not literally, right?
Coming and going.
Oh my God! Okay, okay, all right.
But like in the Hollywood music industry, I mean, most of these men, I mean, we knew about Tevin Campbell a long time ago, but like we're talking like Chris Brown, God bless him. Like, come on. We know. We saw Jaden and Justin Bieber having their love affair, smooching on each other's necks. You're not fooling anybody. And it's like Usher too. None of y'all are fooling anybody. And my thing is like, and I grew up in show business. So like when you have friends that are friends with these people, you hear. And it's like, I'm not here to spread their dirty laundry, but I'm just here to say, like, there has to be this front and this facade that so many people want to put up because that's what the standard of norm is. That's what we're programmed to believe,
Societal
man and a
traditions
woman,
and all. Right, right,
because
right.
they feel like they'll lose their appeal. But how many artists have come out years later? Barry Manilow's gay, like, come on, Luther. I mean, and we knew Luther sang backups for Bette Midler. Like, we should have known then. Okay, but like, it's fine.
Hmm.
I don't know. So my
Absolutely,
thing
it
is
is.
like, yeah. So it's like, why you're not going to lose your fans. People appreciate you for who you are. I think, and you know, the characteristic, the quality of a person that resonates. The highest frequency a person can emit is being authentic, more than love, more than love, more than any other frequency. Authenticity is what resonates with humanity and each other. And I think that it's so important just to be yourself and not, come on. DL is a thing of the fucking 90s.
Mhm. Alto, did you want to add anything to that? And he did say a name that
And
I
do you
know
have any
you ain't trying to hear.
cousins? Any single cousins? I'm just joking.
You know what?
He ain't joking. He ain't joking.
You know what? I agree with Matthew. Like, I'm sorry, my dog is really trying to jump in this chair. He wants to be on the podcast too.
He always trying to.
Um,
Yeah.
no, I didn't have a dog when we were on.
Well,
I
you
got
had
this
something.
for
What was it? The cat?
Christmas. I had cats.
Okay, the
I
cat. It
still
was
have them
something.
bad butts, but this is my baby.
Meow.
My baby.
How
I got
cute.
him for Christmas. But anyway, I
That's so
agree.
cute.
Don't cheat. If you like
Yeah.
men, you like men. If you like women, you like women. If you like them both, if you like trans men, trans women,
Mhm.
whatever you like,
Be
just
honest.
like them and be honest. Don't, because not only are you're betraying the person that you're with, right? But then you're also putting them at risk.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to be clear,
Yeah.
and there is someone for everyone. So if you believe that the person that you are with is not going to accept you for who you are, then maybe you don't need to be with that person, and you need to find somebody that is going to be like, hey, you like it, I love it, let's go.
Hmm. Hmm.
I agree. And now we're in an era where you don't know what like, I don't know what pronouns to call anybody. So it's like,
Yeah,
I'm afraid to offend people.
yeah,
But
for sure.
I have to say that, like, you know, and I'm a man, so I can say this, but men are pigs. And, you know, we are
Mhm,
freaks and we like men, just like they think with the other head, right?
mhm,
It's just, and
Oh,
women
yeah.
are more nurturing and more,
Mhm.
women are more, and this is why I'm friends with women and why I love women. But you know, as friends, but like, I feel like that's a thing. Like, dudes just, I do believe there's good men out there. There are, but for the most part, this is why this whole thing, like, women are more fluid with their sexuality. Women end up dating women when they're not, maybe they're bi, but like they get that relationship, that comfort from
mhm,
another woman.
Because they say that other women understand other women. Like women
Yeah.
understand, like women,
mhm,
and they're
And I
getting tired
respect
of
that.
men.
And I have to say, as open as women are about like being bi or whatever, and like society accepts women being with women, but not men with men. And the thing about
mhm.
that is like, I don't know, like, it's weird to me because it's like so many of these dudes are very much like the pole in the hole,
Mhm.
The pole in the hole.
the pole and the hole. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Wait.
that's very interesting. It's very interesting. So before we get out of the DL, can you give me one of the craziest like things that ever happened in a situation with you?
God, honey, I don't think I can say this on camera.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
I'll give you a situation where, like, a
Cover
lot of
your ears,
times,
puppy.
I'll,
Look, she got the puppy gun.
a lot of times
She's got a baby.
it was a baby mama situation. I've had baby mamas text me and like get into it with me, and I'm like, listen, I'm not here to argue with a woman who's married to a grown man with children. It's not my fault. I'm the other woman. I
I've had
never
a
cheated,
similar
but I've been the other
conversation,
woman
so
once or
I
twice. You know what I'm
understand.
saying?
Wait a minute, Alto. What?
Hey, don't call me. Ask him. What you calling me for?
Yeah, talk to your
That's not my
man. Don't
problem.
talk
Talk
to
to
me.
him. What you calling
It's
me
like,
for?
Mhm.
if
Goodbye.
anything, we need to
He
convince him
said
of what he.
goodbye.
We need to remind him of whether he likes the pole or the hole. Like,
Hole of the hole.
Well, the pole has a hole
My
too,
God, on
apparently.
today.
well, sometimes there's two holes. Well, yeah, you know that.
Oops. Oops.
Anyway,
Oops.
I don't have a specific story. I mean, I've got wild
Okay, so
stories though.
Alto, how did your situation end? I
You
know,
said
but
how
that's
did
what
it
we're here
end?
for.
How did it end? So basically, like he said, she called. Why you talking to my man? If he was yours, you wouldn't be calling me. What you
Hmm,
calling me for? If he was truly yours, why are you on the phone with me? And she
right.
literally was like, "Yeah, you right. Okay, goodbye. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta work. Figure
Yeah.
that out with him. That's not my problem.
Right. Right.
Not my problem."
Okay, so Matthew, we're not sharing tonight, right? We're gonna do this again another night.
What, a DL story?
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of one. The craziest one.
Listen, we are rated. What are we rated,
The
Alto? Can you please
craziest
tell?
one was, I
Triple
don't know if
X.
this man was homeless or where he came from, but he had a belt using rope as his belt, and he was DL, and he
Oh
was
my.
flipped the f out after we met. Like, it was like his first time, and the energy was weird. It was very like uncomfortable because I don't know. It was a weird situation. Like,
He
cuz
was homeless.
sometimes people can't handle that mentally, like when they're trying something for the first time or whatever.
Okay, you
So,
know what? I like this because I'm interested in knowing more about the mental side of, like, what you just said.
well,
They
I'll
don't
tell you
know.
myself, like, and I've never really talked about my sexuality openly like this, but I just don't give a
Mhm.
fuck. But like at the end of the day, like in college, like when I started experimenting around and stuff, like you feel these immense feelings of guilt because you're
Mhm.
programmed to believe that this is wrong and this is
Mhm.
Mhm.
not natural. And
Mhm.
especially in the black community, and I can tell you this from my ex and from all of my friends, growing up in Baptist churches, but I grew up Catholic too. We're condemned to hell if you're a homo. So it's like,
Right.
my thing is like, we're so programmed into believing that this is not natural. If it's not so natural, why are so many people doing it? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You got giraffes that are
Wow.
gay. You got hippos that are butt fucking. Like, it's like you got all kinds of animals in nature. Penguins are the only ones that meet their mates for the life. The rest of them fuck around on each other.
Penguins are wild. We ain't even gonna talk about the penguins.
They're
Them penguins.
swingers. I heard
Them
some of these
penguins.
animals are swingers. You
Swingers and
listen.
rapists, but that's a story for another day.
Oh, I heard dolphins gang rape their women.
The penguins do too. Some of them,
God damn.
absolutely, and children.
I don't like the
So
gang rape
we
thing.
not go. We ain't gonna
No.
talk about the penguin community. Penguin
Oh
Or the
my
community ain't
or the
right.
dolphin community.
Or the dolphins, they ain't right.
But I'll tell you
They ain't
something.
right.
Talking about like freaky shit, like my friend and her husband are here from LA. I won't name names, but like
God.
I went to dinner with them 2 nights ago, and they told me they're swingers. And she puts a strap on and shit. And I said,
I found out some things this summer about some folks that I went to high school with, and hey,
I thought I
you
was
like it, I
wild.
love it.
I thought I was wild. I was like, okay, I'm not. I'm very tame compared to your strap-ons and
Matthew, are you tamed, my love?
girl. I'm not a swinger, but whatever. Like, I
Right.
never met a straight swinger couple where I love my friend. God bless her, but she straps it on and it's him, you know, and they're into like the shrooms and all those, like, so. I don't do all that. Like,
Mm.
Like the
and I don't
psychedelic
judge. I
stuff.
think it's great. I love that they're open-minded, but
Mhm.
I just haven't experienced that. They're from LA. Like the life out
Right,
in LA is different than the East Coast.
right,
It's
right,
it's a
right.
different world out in
It's a
LA.
different world out there.
It is a different world. It is a different world out there. Okay, so we've covered DL and swingers and those type of things, I guess. And
And you
also, you
speak
said
about
that you
Hollywood a lot, and I have to tell you that a lot of these Hollywood people are swingers and they're DL, and I don't know. I do love Chris Brown.
yeah, okay.
God bless him.
So does alto.
I do love Chris Brown.
So does alto.
Whatever.
Yes.
And Chris Brown
Whatever.
loves
That'll
us.
never stop alto.
And then that's just fine. I still will never miss a concert.
The
He can
Diddy stuff.
sing whoever he sang to.
The Diddy stuff blew my mind though when the Diddy stuff came out about all his bisexuality, because like he had this image for so long, and you never thought like,
No,
and then
but
you hit.
people did. People did. People have been saying this for years about Diddy.
They have.
Yeah.
I never believed it, and
You never
my
believed
gaydar
it?
must have been off.
Wow. You
The
never
gaydar
believed it.
was off. I knew with Luther, I knew with Usher, and I knew with Chris Brown, and we all knew about what's his name? Can we
Oh,
talk?
Tevin.
Tevin.
Yeah.
Come on, sing, wait,
Tevin
sing,
and I
sing
used
it.
to message each other on Facebook, and then I made one comment like we should meet up. Blocked, and I was like, "Come on now, we know."
Whoops.
Tevin broke my heart.
He broke your heart, Tevin Campbell.
He blocked my ass. Yeah.
Wow. Soon as you started, you got too close, huh?
I met him at Hairspray with Jennifer Lewis was playing in Hairspray on Broadway, and I'm friendly
Oh.
with her. And I met him backstage. Oh, he's gorgeous. God bless him.
Okay. All right. Wow.
You got a lot of tea tonight.
Listen, I'm dying here. And before we came on, this smart ass right here talk about let me clear my throat because I'm sitting here trying to clear my damn throat. I'm like, oh, she being smart.
Hey, listen. I've saw Dougie Fresh every year for the last 3-4 years, so I love me some Dougie.
I love Dougie Fresh too, actually. Okay, let me ask you guys what you think about this. Okay, users. Okay, and why people allow others to force you out of your dreams so that you can help them fulfill theirs.
Why people allow it?
Why do people allow others to force them out of their dreams so that you can help them fulfill theirs?
Because people are people pleasers. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of people are people pleasers. So they feel like what other people want is more important than what they want. So say for instance, if you're in a relationship, right? What your partner wants, you want to try to fulfill that need for them, right? And you maybe have been conditioned or taught that that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make sure that your partner is fulfilled, and stand by your man or support your woman in her dreams or whatever. But in the meantime, what do you have left?
You're
You're a
just
people
falling by the wayside.
you're a people pleaser. You've pushed yourself aside. People do it for their children. I love my children. God knows I
Right.
do. However,
God knows I do.
However, there is me as their mother, but then there's me as Alto, and I've never lost sight of myself.
Perfect.
People may say that's selfish. However, it's selfish for someone else to allow you to put your dreams on the back burner so that you can help them. And the
Right.
person that allows you to do that is a selfish person. They're
Yes.
selfish. It's simple as that. Because they know, especially when you're, like I said, relationship wise or friendship wise, they know what your dreams are, right?
Mhm.
They know what you've talked about, especially if it's someone that you've known for a long time. So you've shared those secrets with them, right? And then all of a sudden What happened to your dream? You're helping me do all of this. You're helping me build my business. You're helping me, buy the land that I want to buy. But what about you? What about that apartment that you wanted to buy? What about
Mhm.
you traveling the world? You took all of that money,
Right.
whatever, or
Right.
all of your insight and put it into me, and you're not doing
Right.
anything.
Right.
And there's
Because
so
it's not
many
all
people,
about money. It's about your
exactly,
fucking
all of
time.
that.
Your time.
Exactly. And there's so many, men and women, they get
Mhm.
divorced and then they're like, the first thing they say is, I did all of this for you and I didn't do nothing for me. I dropped out of school or I got my degree
Right.
and didn't do nothing with it
Right.
because I helped you build your business.
Right. Right.
So the person that allows it is selfish, and the person that does it, they're a people pleaser.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt?
Well, piggybacking off of what you said, I'll say that, like what you said, yes, person. Yes, people are people pleasers. They're empaths, okay? Because they feel obligated to give their energy to everybody. The other side, the other flip side of that is they are narcissists, the people that are taking your energy. They're energy vampires, and
Mhm.
they don't care about boundaries. So, as empaths, which I believe the three of us are, I do feel that energy that the three of us are very, we love people. And I do feel that, like, honestly, like, but we're yes people until you push us. And like, I'm learning boundaries as I'm growing in my spirituality and myself. I feel like you have to set boundaries and say no sometimes, and not be a yes person to everything,
Mhm.
because people will take and take and take and take, and they will climb all over you to get to the top, which happened to me in my movement. Like, and I'm not trying to get all into that, but I'll just say, like, I had to learn it the hard way and build
You
myself
talk
from
about
the
it
ground
because you
up.
have an experience. Talk about it. Mhm. Right.
This
Right.
bitch,
Talk about it.
we'll call her Messica, okay? Silicone titties, silicone lips, Karen from Florida. Okay, Karen. Let's just call her Karen because she's a Karen. Um, Basically, like, latched onto this movement, Justice for Brittany, and she had a nurses movement, and in the nurses movement, she stole half the money from this her partner, and before she gave her the other half that she owed her, she went out and bought some like Toomey pink luggage, some fucking Louis Vuitton, some Sephora, a rental, this and that, like thousands and thousands of dollars she
Wow.
spent on from that movement, and then took half the money, and then latched onto my movement and took all the money because I was stupid. And I
Oh,
like, and this
wow.
is a yes person, like, she was very dominant, and like I was like, okay, well, she's got 45,000 followers. For me, it's about like, what leverage does someone have over you? And a narcissist will always use leverage. So she used her following. And Miss Hollywood, I won't say, I don't know if you go by your real name, so I just call you Miss Hollywood, but Miss
Yes.
Hollywood knows her and met her at the Diddy protests. And
Um,
she was supposed to be part of all of this. And she said to me, she goes, well, she only has 8,000 followers, and I was like, but you don't know her other social medias. And it doesn't matter. We're all trying to get to a place of success and build.
mhm.
Someone's follower count doesn't matter, because the universe, you attract what you want in life from the universe. So I feel like with you, Miss Hollywood, you have a following bigger than mine, but like, I believe the universe will bring you the right people and the right
I'm not sure
viewers.
what's going on. We keep right. Yeah, I don't believe that followers, that's cool to have. I love having followers, but I'm going to get my message out there regardless, even if I had
Yes.
when I had 20 followers, when I had 100 followers. That's
Mhm.
how you get your message out there.
When you're
So
working
what
in your
goes up
passion and you're living in your passion and you're creating and you're
absolutely.
putting
Yep.
yourself out there, it will reach the right people. So she's all about followers and
Absolutely.
attention and likes. So I was scared she used that as leverage for me, because I'm trying to get this message out there to the world. So she's like, she goes, I will uncollaborate everything with you and block you, and you
Hmm.
won't have access to a larger audience. And that was this fear I was living in for so long. So she got wasted on her pills and her booze one night. Her
Ooh.
husband prescribes her
Uh-oh.
psych meds for her because she's a
I don't
hot
know what's
fucking
going on.
mess. She's Kim from
Ooh.
Housewives of Atlanta, basically. You know Kim Zolchak? This is Kim. So Kim, we'll call her Kim now. Kim goes on some drunken tirade and blocks me everywhere. And I said, this is the last fucking straw. And I put my foot down, and Renee got me through everything. Like, I was calling her crying, and like, I didn't know what to do. And she's like, you will stand up to this bitch. You will call this bitch out. And she gave me the best quote. She said, I went and I made a 20-minute video explaining my side of the situation and why I felt like God put me through this to show me I could get through it and be run this movement on my own without her and her the leverage of her followers. Renee said, baby, you're playing checkers when I play atomic chess.
Ooh, atomic chess. Let's get it.
So I used that in my
Listen.
video, and it was the greatest quote I've ever heard. You're playing
Love it.
Listen.
checkers and I play
Atomic
atomic
chess.
chess.
No,
So
it's
that's
Nuclear.
nuclear.
Oh,
I said
we
atomic, didn't I?
nuclear
It's
chess.
nuclear chess.
nuclear
Nuclear
chess.
chess.
I'm sorry, I said atomic.
Right. But
Either
here's
I'm
way,
the
with it.
thing.
don't.
No, no, no. But here's the thing. I feel like you and anybody needs to stand on business 10 toes down and flat footed about your business, something that
Mhm.
something that you're passionate. And I don't care what leverage anybody has, you're let them take away what you built. And it's emotional and it's devastating to find out who people are sometimes. I've had to find out who people were myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's part of all of this. It's all of this is all a part of learning who people are, finding out who people are, and you have to tell yourself sometimes I could do this on my own. I started it and I'm going to finish.
Yeah.
You know?
Even when you don't
Yep.
know what the answer is, or you don't know
Even
what you're
when you don't know
doing,
what the answer is and you don't know what the hell's going to happen tomorrow.
right? But you have to have faith in the universe or in your higher power or God that,
Scary thing, even for me sometimes. Because I feel like I'm not doing enough. And I know that might sound crazy to a lot of people, but you got to stand 10 toes down and flat
yeah.
footed in it on
Mhm.
business. And sometimes you got to cut people off. You got to cut
Yes.
people off. I'm good at that. You know what, Alto? I think I'm going to give a course on that because I truly am top tier. Okay, I'm a life coach on how.
She was my life coach through this whole devastating breakup.
I'm just
Oh.
telling
And
you.
yeah,
I'm just telling you. I mean, because I'm not the type of person to sugarcoat things. You know what I'm saying? I tell people how it is, and you might not like it, and that's okay. But later on, you're gonna be like, "Damn, she was right." Most of the time, because I'm just gonna tell it to you straight. Now, people might be like, "Yeah, that's a little harsh," but I'm gonna tell it to you straight because I would want somebody to tell me honestly and straight up what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to make me feel better with some BS. Tell me what it is. Right? Alto?
Yep.
I
Be
mean,
real.
be
Be
real.
real.
Be
well,
real.
her and I parted ways, but the universe brought you into my life. So the universe is always looking
Aww.
out. I'll say that. Like, it was a blessing. So every lesson is a blessing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
And look at you now. I mean, I'm really proud of you. I don't think you understand
Oh,
how
thank
proud I
you.
am of you from a month or two ago when we were talking and you were really upset.
Well,
And
I
now
was at rock
you
bottom.
picked you
She
picked
stole
your
all the
ass
money.
up. You picked your ass up and you're doing what you need to do. And at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I feel like I did what I was supposed to do as a friend to tell somebody, listen, this is what you need to do, blah, 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 blah.
And you
You know what
were
I'm saying?
100% right. And I have to say, between you and God, my two mentors, it worked out because, like, I honestly feel like what I just said is that, like, how the universe will bring the right people. So it's not about likes and clicks. The right people, the universe will bring to see the video that you put out and
Absolutely.
make that connection, you
Absolutely.
know? So,
Absolutely. Okay. So, Alto, y'all got anything to add on that before we move on?
No.
No?
You about said it all.
We talked about users. We talked about users and why people allow others to force you out of your dreams and help them fulfill theirs. That is a in one word. Can you share your thoughts on the state of of the world today?
In one word.
All right, you can do two because I know mine.
Hot ass mess.
Oh, you said hot ass mess. You did three, Alto. Okay, now can you just tell me why you feel like the world is a hot ass mess?
um, People need Jesus. And I don't even mean it in a literal sense. I think people need something positive in their lives, right? And so, when you say people need Jesus, that's a positive influence.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much evil, so much sadness. I think that there's like this blanket of negativity over a lot of everything. And so people like myself, people like you, people like I think Matt and other various other people who are positive people, we're kind of swimming in the muck. Trying to keep it all together, trying not to get bogged down in the stuff. But it's like every day it's more, it's piling on, piling on. I think I think that people need a really great big positive influence, whatever it is, and I mean just across the board, not just in the US, other countries. I
Everywhere.
mean,
Oh,
so
absolutely.
much negativity going on. Like people are concerned about their finances, people are worried about whether or not somebody is going to start dropping bombs. It's just so much going on that it's just a hot mess. And I'm almost 50, and I
You
never
look great.
Black don't crack.
I never in my youth thought that I would be like, man, I miss when I was 20. It wasn't like this. Even though I was,
Mhm.
broke and struggling, I'm like, this shit is
Mhm.
wild right
Mhm.
now. So you see
Okay.
it almost every
Okay.
day, like what the fuck else is gonna happen? So,
Mhm.
it's I find myself going, I'm glad my grandmother is not still alive to see, because I feel like she would have flashbacks of civil rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like now I'm kind of like, where are we headed? But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like, well, if we wake up and all this shit burns to the ground, so the fuck be it. I'm gonna keep
Okay.
it moving, because
What you cooking for
there's a
dinner?
part of me, right? There's a part of me that is like, maybe we just need a reset. Maybe
Mhm.
all this shit needs to burn down and just start over.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, people that are like, oh, panic mode, as long as I gotta log in to work, I'm gonna log in to work. I don't, what the, ain't shit else to do but
Right.
to do it.
Right.
If,
Right.
if TSA get themselves together, I'm going on a trip. So there's only so much you can do. But in the
Mhm.
word, hot ass mess.
Hot ass mess. I love that. I'm gonna piggyback off of that, but I want to hear from Matt next.
Well, I couldn't agree with what you said more, and everything that you said I resonate with because the two words I would use, because you let us now use two instead of one,
Well, she
is
took three, but okay.
Hot ass is one word. It's hot ass
No,
mess.
no, 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 no.
so I'll use two.
Oh no.
I'll use
Okay.
two. Consciousness elevating. Our consciousness is elevating. So we see that we're
Okay.
going back to what you just said. Like we're literally going back to you know, the civil liberties, like civil rights, like what is going on, right? And you see history repeating itself all over the world with war, slavery, all of this. But you got to go through the dark night of the soul to ascend. You got to be the phoenix rising. You have to go, you have to have the polarity. You have to have, but I do believe with all of my heart and soul, this is going to be the end of all of this. I do. You spoke about that, you said something and I can't remember now, but like piggybacking off of what you said about enter like a new world or a new, this, we are about to enter
Burn it
that
all down and
phase.
start over.
Burn it all down,
A
start over. We need
reset.
a
You said a
reset.
reset.
Hmm.
So humanity,
A reset.
we I think we're all smart enough to know that we've been lied to about fucking everything in history. I mean,
Mhm. Oh yeah.
down to America and Christopher Columbus, that black people were here before fucking Christopher Columbus. You know, like this isn't like a we're lied to about everything. We're lied to about our world and how many
Mhm.
continents there are. Like there's a lot out there that we don't know. And there's a lot of up there that we don't know. And I have to say, I'm very spiritual and spirituality ties into all that. And I won't get detailed, but I'll just say there are benevolent beings looking out for us. You can call them angels, you can call them extraterrestrials, whatever you want to believe. But what we forget is that we are all one. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. I am you and you are me, and the collective consciousness needs to remember who we are, and that when we all love each other, that's when it works, and that's how it's going to work, and that's the new earth. So the people that choose not to love and choose to stay in fear and hate, they stay in the old world. And people like the three of us, we're going to the 5D. We're going to elevate into the new world and the new existence, which is all love and positivity. And I really feel like I everything you said it exactly what I was thinking. I'm just saying it in a different way, but that's the reset. I do believe that that is on the way, and new technologies, and it's going to be beautiful. And release the fucking Epstein list. Like, let's get these motherfuckers put in jail. Get that orange thing out of the fucking White House, okay?
Okay. So to piggyback off of both of you, you know what?
Uh-oh, she froze.
Oh, I thought she was having a moment.
No.
This is and let me do the daily news.
Oh,
No, this is exactly why I do the daily news rep the way I do. Because one day I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it, I'm being all serious and doing the news, and I'm like, you know what? The world is gloomy. It's like hell on earth. We need humor, right? We need
Mhm.
humor. So I add humor to it. And excuse my language, but don't excuse it. I don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to like me. But I find so much joy in absolutely being authentically
and you're
me,
funny. And you're funny as
being
hell.
my authentic self. I'm having the time of my life. I'm literally having a girl who is living out all of her dreams and doing what the fuck I want to do, how I want, and not giving a fuck about who doesn't like it. What a time to be alive. Okay. So that's what I can say.
And I think
I
people
can go
get
straight to
bothered by you
hell.
being you. There's Renee,
Because
there's a
people don't
quote that says,
understand what it is to be.
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, she
Can
froze
you say
again.
that quote again? Say that quote again.
Be you, the
I'm
world will
here.
adjust. Be you, the world will adjust. And I feel like you're a wonderful person. And if people don't know you who are watching this, like, damn. Like, if people don't like you, the problem is with them, not with you.
And
That's
I
what I'll say.
always say, and I'm going to speak as myself and as the Virgo that I am. Okay. The cold blooded, full blooded Virgo. Listen, I don't start the shit, but I end it.
Wait.
I don't start it, but I end it. But I am going to shove myself down your fucking throat. And if you don't like it, go like this to your phone.
Right.
Swipe. Keep
Swipe.
on swiping.
Because
Just
I
keep
don't
on
care.
swiping.
Yeah, I don't like, and I wish a lot more people were like that because everybody is so used to fake. Everybody's so used to
Mhm.
manufactured. Oh, we got to
Yep.
be this way. We got to be this way because if we're this way, then people might not want to work with us or they might not pick up. No, be yourself because I feel like people can really like see when a person is really being their genuine authentic self. And I choose to live in my authenticity and be myself and I love it here for
Turn
like
that
the first
Yes.
applause.
time in my life.
Yes. And that brings it full circle to the DL. discussion. Be authentically
Me
yourself.
to
Be yourself.
okay. Okay. It took me all of these years to finally be okay with myself, be comfortable with myself, like I am. Some people like it or they hate it, but you don't get it in between. So if y'all listen and just understand, you love me or you hate me, either way, I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Good.
So
You
this is
can't.
another question. No, no. Are women settling for anything to keep a man today?
I don't think so.
No?
I,
Okay.
I think
Explain your
here's
answer.
here's what I think. I think that we see more women settling on social media, for the likes and the views, but I think the reality is most women will stay single before they settle.
Mhm.
Um, Especially women who have some
I
business
have no
about
idea.
themselves, as folks say. The women with the degrees and the jobs and the multiple cars and the houses and the things, they're not gonna settle for just anything. They'll stay single. They'll stay single. They'll fuck
Mhm.
around. They'll do, whatever. They'll get it in. But as far as having a relationship in which they have to settle, they're not gonna do it. They're
Mhm.
not gonna do it. So when you see the
What do you
bullshit on
think,
social
Matt?
media, nah.
I'm not a woman, so I can't really speak on
No, no,
that.
no, no. But like tell
But I do have
me
sisters,
what
and
you
I'll say
see.
this:
Like, just like Alto mentioned social media. People do a lot of
sisters are
things for
doing it for
say
themselves. Sisters are
that again.
doing it for themselves.
You just gonna do a Broadway show the whole
Honey, you
to
don't need
answer
a
the question?
man to you don't need a man to make you. Can do it on their own. And that's where we're at in this world. Women, it's not get in the kitchen and rattle them pots and pans anymore. It's like women are working, and women need to be more respected in this world, and they need to make the same wages and stop being treated as waitresses. I think I'm all about women's equality because I worship women. All my idols are women. Gay men love women. We
Mhm.
women are You are the goddesses. Like, I have more respect for women than I do men because I'm a man.
Mhm.
Because I can tell you where our
Wow.
minds are.
Wow.
Straight in the pig
Wow.
gutter.
That's
Well, let
crazy.
me ask you
Yeah.
this. Is it like, I mean, but is it like for women, like, settling it's, like I said, the question was, are women settling for anything to keep a man? Now, do you guys feel like is it fear of divorce or fear of accountability? Have social media relationships replaced real relationship goals? Do women still benefit from marriage in today's world? Is marriage still necessary for love and family?
I think
Matt,
I
go.
think it's programming. I'll just say it's programming, and women have been made to believe that they can't do anything without a man, and that's not the case anymore. And
Well,
I
it's
and
been
that's just my
proven to
per
not be the case.
it's well
Mhm.
wholeheartedly, yeah. I think women are actually, it's my personal opinion, but I think they're better creatures than men. They have the divine feminine. They have the nurturing. I just think women could be mothers and hold a job and mother and do all the things. Women could do everything.
Mhm.
Men can't do half
Right.
of the things women can do. Yet, why do you think they held women down for so long? Because they're powerful, and that's why gay men love them.
Okay. Okay.
I agree.
Because
I
you
agree
said the
that it
word.
is programming. I
Mhm.
agree that it is programming. And I also think that women who are chomping at the bit to get married, they want the wedding. They don't want the marriage.
Mm.
Um, Being married isn't a necessity. If you find a life partner, because here's the thing. Here's the
Tell
thing.
it. Tell it, Alto.
Here's the thing. Marriage is a contract, right? it's a contract between you, your spouse, and the government. Okay. But if you want the security of when your partner, your life partner passes on, to make sure that whatever assets he or she has falls to you, go down to the lawyer's office and get it in writing. You don't have to get married to have that security, right? If you find someone that is your person and y'all want to build together and y'all want to have a life together, do that shit. Just do it. And if you build those, and if you have those assets and all of those things, and you've created this life, then okay, put your partner on your life insurance. Make them, put them on your bank account. Just make sure that legally they'll get all of those protections that they would if they were your wife. But you don't have to be married to get that protection. I hope that makes sense. So a lot of people, like I said, are jumping into marriage like, if he died, you ain't gonna get nothing. That's what lawyers are for. That's what lawyers are for.
Right.
You can get it in writing,
Right.
and you go get what you would have got if you were his wife. If you just want his last name, shit, change your last name. I mean, these are all things that you can do legally without getting married. So you don't have to get married to
Right.
get the things that you want. You don't want the marriage. You don't want the partnership. You want the wedding.
The benefits.
You want them gifts. You want the party. You want to be the
Okay, but
prince.
let me ask you this. This is an interesting question. Let me ask you this, and I've asked this on the show before on Woo Honey Wednesdays, y'all. Do you think, and I'm asking both of y'all, Matt, and I'm asking you too, Al, would you renew your vows if you had a cheating husband? Would you renew your vows
Fuck
if you had a
no.
cheating husband?
Hell
I wouldn't
no.
have a cheating husband. What do you mean? He
I
wouldn't
would
be
turn
my
into
husband.
Lorena fucking Bobbitt. I would
He
cut that
wouldn't be
shit
my
off.
husband. As soon as I found out you cheating, I'm gone. I'm
Snip,
gone.
snip,
There's
snip.
no coming back from that. I'm gone.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for it. You didn't trip and fall into her vagina. I'm gone.
Wait. Because it's all, oh my God. Why am I so frozen, guys? Like, what is going on? You guys are, look, Matt is stuck like this, and Alto is stuck like this.
Me and
I don't know
Oh
what's happening. I apologize. Okay.
are we?
no. We good now?
I'm here.
I think me and you are good. I think
I know.
she's
I think it's a
frozen.
Wi-Fi.
I
It's
have
like a Wi-Fi. It's like, where are you in Philly too?
I'm in Michigan.
close.
I'm from Michigan.
Oh shoot.
I'm from Battle Creek.
Oh, I'm from Detroit.
I used to go to Pine Knob Music Theater to all my
Oh,
concerts.
yay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Battle
wait.
Creek.
All
What's
right,
up, Battle
yay.
Creek?
It's a reunion, but wait, I need this answer. I need
Okay.
what was your response to that, Alto?
I wouldn't have a husband.
Would you renew your vows if
Miss
you had a
Hollywood.
cheating husband?
I wouldn't have a husband.
Okay.
I wouldn't have one.
Okay.
I
Matt,
wouldn't.
what about you, Matt?
No one's gonna renew vows when I cut it the fuck off.
Okay. Now tell me why you responded that way, Alto. I'm asking. No, listen. I'm asking
Tell me why you
because
responded that way. I love you.
women renewing their vows after they've been cheated on multiple times by a man that they've been married to. So, in my opinion, or I'm trying to understand why. What does vow renewal do to a cheating to change the cheating? I'm confused. So I'm really coming to y'all to ask y'all.
It don't change shit. He's still
It
gonna
does shit.
cheat.
I was.
You still stupid, and he's still gonna cheat. No. Why did I answer that way? 'Cause listen,
You're
listen,
still stupid. He's still
listen, Linda, listen. There is nothing in me that will allow me to stay with a man that has cheated on me and I found out. Now, if he good enough to cheat and I don't never find out, that's a whole nother story.
Mm-hmm.
But if I find out, listen here, I'm gonna be gone. You gonna come home to an empty house. I'm gonna be. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick up the house and carry that motherfucker away. You gonna come home to a plot of land, and you ain't got the land because the land still belong to me. I, you listen. No, hell no. You not this on top of my no list. You not cheating, and you bet the fuck not ever raise your hand to me. Now, them two. That's it. I'm gone. I'm
Okay,
gone.
so can you give a message to anybody that is watching now or who might watch this later on why they should not be renewing their vows to a cheating husband? Can you
Don't
talk
take
to them?
disrespect.
We heard
Don't
yours,
take
but
disrespect. Don't take disrespect. People throw the word disrespect around like it's candy, but that is the purest form of disrespect. He does not love you. He
he
does
does
not
not like
respect
you.
you.
He don't
He
like you.
doesn't even fucking like you. Because if he did any of those things, he would not cheat on you.
Y'all heard Alto.
You better
Alto
just
said it.
take the house and leave.
Don't get mad, get everything.
Matt,
Get it
what you
all.
say, Matt?
It's about self-respect, and it took me a long decades to gain some. And I took my best friend out, and I was meeting someone that I was hanging out with for a decade, and they literally were getting someone else's number right in front of me, even though they were meeting me there. And literally, I watched it and I read the lips. He's like, "Put your number into my phone," and sitting 5 feet away with some other white man, and I was like, I lost my fucking mind. And I said to my friend, I was like, "Is this happening, or am I?" And it happened, and I said, I cannot allow this disrespect to continuously happen to me
Mhm.
in this situationship or whatever the fuck
Voice
it was. But it's
ahead.
about self-love and self-respect. You
Mhm.
don't love yourself enough if you can allow this perpetual cheating and disrespect or abuse, physical abuse.
Mhm.
That you've got to find the love within yourself, and it's hard sometimes, but I
Mhm.
think that's the same with loneliness or
Mhm.
believing in yourself, meditating. I'm really into all of this now. If you could just center yourself and you realize your worth, you start setting boundaries, and you're like, I'm not dealing with that shit anymore. I'm not
Mhm.
desperate for your
Yep.
sex. It may be the best dick in New York City from here to Timbuktu. It may be the best
Don't matter.
pussy ass,
It's
whatever, but I'm
always
not
gonna
going
matter.
to. I would rather just jack off. Thank
It's
you. My left
always
Right.
hand is
gonna
my best
matter.
friend.
Right. Right. I
Wait,
mean,
say my left hand.
Because it feels like someone else is doing it. That's why.
Here
I'm
is something.
right-handed,
well,
unhinged.
well, listen, you crazy, Matt. You
Renee, you know what you signed up for when you had me on here.
absolutely, which is why I am just so happy that you're here.
And I love you, Alto. I really like how you are very like speak your mind, and like
Yes,
you're
she
like, I'm gonna
does.
fucking deal with that shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
I
does.
know.
But that's a real thing, y'all. I'm not just, creating shit. That's real. People are out here people are out here getting vow renewals after being cheated on, after catching the cheater, after
they're
planting,
Delulu.
after putting
Delulu.
things in their phone to track them. I
Mhm.
mean, it's real.
But it's
Okay,
like
it's
she said, they want the party. She said it. Like they want to have
Mhm.
that renewal of vows party.
Yep.
Okay, so just rent a fucking bar for a night and tell your 50 of your best friends to come, and
Hell, if he
you don't
really a
have to deal
cheater,
with the
he probably
legality.
cheating on you at the vow renewal. His side chick probably in the audience clapping hands like, "Oh, girl, get that money, cause he gonna buy me something with it anyway."
ain't that
They
crazy? Ain't
they
that
be so blatant. They be so blatant.
very, 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 very blatant? Okay, so this topic we have talked about so many times. I don't even know how many times. What's wrong or what's right? with going 50-50 in a relationship? Yes, Alto, you're familiar. You already know. Matt?
Mine's short and simple. Nothing. I think 50-50 is important, but it depends on if you're a top or a bottom.
Okay. Can you give me some insight on being a top and a bottom and the 50-50? What is it?
That was a joke. It was
I
a
know
gay
it was a
joke.
joke, but you'll come up with something, Matt.
You give and you take, baby. If you like it both, you better be giving and getting. You better be giving and getting. Like, I don't want to be getting all the time. I want to be giving sometimes. But in regards to like finances and stuff, my
Yeah.
partner and I were great. Like, he used to say, and he was like the greatest person I ever met, and I still value who he is as a person. But I was young and I was not in in a relationship place. But he's from Valdosta, Georgia, and he taught me that a partnership is a partnership. We don't always if the bill's bigger for me and smaller for you, and you get the next bill that's smaller, we're together in this. And that's what I always remember is like, I never was with someone that taught me that we're in this together. So the 50-50
Mhm.
thing, it's not always about money, but as long as you know that you are building towards something, I think that's important.
Okay.
I don't know what you,
Okay.
maybe you could give some insight, Alto, into how it may not be good, but I think 50-50
He called on you,
reciprocation is.
Alto. He called on you, Alto.
Okay, so here's my thing. Um, I feel like it has to make sense, right? So, for instance, if I make $50,000 a year, but he make $150,000 a year, what the fuck we going 50-50 on? I ain't got no money.
Oh, I see
I
what you're
don't
saying.
have no money. I don't have nothing to contribute to this. Maybe I pay my car note. You know what I'm saying? But there should not be a 50-50 when the balance is not equal. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
But if you make 250,000, I make 250,000, hell yeah, let's split this shit down the middle, and then we can get some shit paid off. And then now we got all this. We like, Scrooge McDuck. We swimming in the money because we done made it make sense.
Like
But if
Weezy and
it's,
George.
listen, we moving on up. But if
Life is like a hurricane. It's
exactly, you
a
you feel me? You feel me,
curve.
man? But if one of the people in the 50 only has 20, then it doesn't make any sense. Now, there are men that will say, my woman will never pay a bill. God damn it, yes, I'm with it. Let's go. But in this motherfucking economy, somebody need to be paying something other than him, because here's what will happen. If he says you don't have to pay no bills, or you put your foot down and say I'm not paying no bills, he says okay, because he loves you, he wants to be with you, he wants you to be comfortable. But what ends up happening is he at work all the time. He at work all the time because he got to pay your bills. Because when y'all got together, you had a car, you had debt, you had a cell phone, you had credit card bills, whatever the heck you had it when y'all got together. But now you like, I got a man, I ain't paying for nothing. Now he at work all the time. He at work all the time because he got to pay for your shit, his
Y'all
shit, the
not
shit
spending
he had.
quality time.
Y'all not spending no time together because he always at work. Because you don't want to pay nothing. Because you don't want to go 50-50. Maybe don't go 50-50. Go 60-40. Go 70-30. Because he's sacrificing something. Unless he got it like that. Now, if he got it like that and he don't have to work no extra, so be it. But if he's sacrificing quality time so that you could say, my man don't pay no, I don't pay, my man pay all the bills. Is it worth it? You don't see him no more. You don't see him no more. Y'all have sex once a month. Now what?
Right.
The
Listen.
idea of being kept is nice, though.
The idea is great if it works, but if it
Yeah.
does not work, Don't let these folks out here get you caught the fuck up because you like, well, the internet said that I shouldn't have to go 50-50. Okay, maybe you need to go 50-50 because maybe if y'all can all get out of debt, y'all can take that money and put it in something else.
Yeah.
So it really kind of depends on the dynamics. Sometimes 50-50 don't work because somebody poor. But sometimes it makes sense because y'all will be better off in the long run.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Listen, 50-50 is a very, it's a very question, subject, shall we say. But I like my situation. I'm grateful and blessed for mine.
Yeah,
What works for me and my husband might not work for other people. And what
precisely.
works for other people might not work for me and my husband.
There
But
is no cookie cutter.
no,
Everybody's
there's
relationship
not.
is different.
There's not. And here's the thing. For me and my husband, putting some stuff out there, but not too much because Alto and Sunny kind of know. But for me and mine, my husband completely takes care of everything in my house. However, I take care of my home. I make sure that my home is a home for my husband. And that's my part. And God damn it, I think that's more than 50.
Mhm.
Because it's not
Yeah.
easy cleaning, keeping this big ass house clean, cooking, and making sure things, because I like my house a certain way as well. My home. I don't even like
Mhm.
to refer to it as a house, but it's a home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have a home. They have a
Mhm.
house. And anybody can get a house, you
Yeah.
know? But you have a home, it's a little different. Go
But
ahead,
And
Matt.
don't
that
What?
negate
works
your
for y'all.
hustle. Don't negate all the hustle that you're doing on the side, like
Yeah.
all of what you're doing right now. Just because that's not bringing income in doesn't mean it's not work. You're
Mhm.
just working in your passion, so it's not work for you. It's joy and it's
But
love.
look at that, how
And
much of a blessing that is that I'm
that's how we're supposed
even
to be.
That you're
able
able to
to
do it.
do this.
Yep.
It is.
100% of my time is a lot of it is spent doing this, but I manage my home as well. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful to have that type of husband that allows me and affords me that type of life. So,
Yeah. It's
so yeah,
amazing.
it is amazing. It is amazing. So yeah, but I love what you guys had to say about that, especially the top or bottom part, because that's just a lot.
I was just joking around,
I
but
know.
the dynamic of our incomes changed. When we first met, I was making six figures bartending, and he was making $30,000 as an office manager, and then he got an executive job and made 350,000, and then I downgraded in the job and I was making less money. So when the financial dynamic shifted and he had bad
Mhm.
credit, I had good credit, and then
Mhm,
that switched.
mhm,
you
Mhm.
know so I put him on my American Express gold card at the time. But like, it's interesting when you journey together and your
Mhm.
finances, it's about having each other's backs
And that's why
at the end of the day.
you do have to be fluid. You have to be willing to make that change. He could get sick. Now you gotta cover 100%. If you're not able to cover it,
Yeah.
somebody gotta have some money to do something now.
I wrote a lyric in a song about
somebody
us.
gonna
I
have to
said
make right. So let
we'll make the plane, but we'll miss the rent. And that was a lyric in the song. We'll always make the plane, but we'll miss the rent. Like, we were traveling
Mhm.
everywhere and doing everything, but
I love it. I love it. I mean, listen, this crazy ass world we live in right now. Listen, we better get in all we can and do all that we can. Because I mean, before you know it, we ain't gonna be able to travel no more.
what the fuck is going on?
You know what I'm
They
saying?
want to put chips in our asses, not in our asses, but
Not in
in our
my baby.
asses.
Okay, so speaking of this crazy world that we live in, let's talk about tomorrow is the 31st. And does anybody know what's happening on the first, or shall I say
No
what's
more
not different?
EBT.
No more EBT.
No more
What the
EBT.
fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because they're
No
not
more
paying
EBT.
us enough to survive on groceries with what we make at our jobs.
No, no. There's going to be millions of children and people with disabilities and all kinds of other situations that will not be able to put food on the table. What do you think about that, Matt?
I don't I'm not going to live in fear, and I'm going to manifest positivity on it, and I think that there will be an uprising. This is the beginning of the end. This is the
Mhm.
beginning of the end. Donald Trump will be our last president. We will not have a president after Donald Trump. Our voting does not count. I'm sorry to say that. He is a puppet under the one world order, and I that may sound conspiratorial, but that man doesn't have as much power as we're giving him. We need to take our
Mhm.
power back and cut the bullshit. Why is everyone scared of a fucking 70-year-old man with Tippi Hedren hair from the birds in the 50s? You know, he's orange and has white fucking raccoon eyes. And why are we intimidated by this old thing? That thing is what my friends call him. Like, it's time to take our power back. Like, enough of the
Yeah.
bull fucking shit. I'm s And like, I was trying to be patient with him for a while. I don't know why, because I'm trying to be loving and on my spiritual path. I'm really fucking over it. Like, just the whole ear bleed, fake shooting thing. Like, we know you didn't get shot. We know Charlie Kirk was set up. We know you're all lying. We know about Hillary's a lesbian. We're all over it. Okay, I'm sick of it. Just authenticity.
What the fuck? Okay, I'll tell anything to piggyback off of that.
Sorry.
Any follow up?
I got nothing. I mean, all I can really say is I just really pray that the people that need the assistance are able to get what they need from
Mhm.
somewhere. You know, I have been on and off of, you know, EBT when I was a younger mother, and
Mhm.
WIC and all of the
We've all had
things.
our
And
turn,
so
honey.
important,
Mhm.
very, very important. So I 100% understand. And anybody that says, and if you're getting, you know, benefits, you're not working. I had a job, I had a full-time job. It wasn't enough.
I
It
did
wasn't
too.
enough. And that's the thing that people
Yep.
are not getting. Just because you work and work full time does not mean
Uh-huh.
that you make enough money to pay all of your bills
Right.
and still keep food on the table.
Right.
And
Right.
even with that EBT, you feeding your kids. A lot of times you're not eating. Or you eating a sandwich. You know, you're making sure that they have, you know, a fruit, a vegetable, a protein, or whatever, and you eating a bowl of cereal.
Mhm.
Because if you eat, it's not going to be enough for them to eat for the rest of the week.
Mhm.
And that's with EBT and having a full
A
time
full
job.
time job.
So, you know, the people that, you know, I've seen the TikTok videos, that old hag with that toast talking about some, what did you do with your October benefits? Bitch, I fed my kids. What do you mean? What did I do? Who has money from month to month? I don't. And I work full time.
And that's on design by purpose. That's to keep us enslaved.
All the
Like, people
Yeah.
expression.
think we're all free, but we're not. And it's
Right.
people that come from a place of privilege that have no empathy towards anybody saying something like users of
But
society and this and that. Like,
I
have a little
also
fucking empathy.
believe, I also believe that some of the privilege is fake.
Mhm.
Half of these people are probably living from hand to foot just like everybody else,
Mhm.
or hand, foot to
On
mouth,
credit.
whatever they call it, on
However,
credit,
we got you.
you know.
Massacre.
So I think that their privilege is in their skin tone,
Mhm.
Well,
and
that's
it
that's
has
that's what I was
literal,
alluding. I was
yeah, it
alluding to
has
that.
literal nothing to do with their bank account.
Right,
That's what I'm
but
And
saying.
why
That's
are
what
the
I meant.
people with that certain skin tone that Matt can relate
Because I dated black
can
men.
relate with very well? They're the ones that's getting the most benefits, right,
but they
Matt?
don't
Right.
believe they are.
The
That they don't
statistics.
believe they are. What do you mean? The myth has always been that it's the melanated folks that get all the benefits. So they're believing the myth, but when the statistics are put before them, they don't believe them. So they would rather believe the myth than the actual facts.
Mhm.
But that's with anything. That's literally with anything. You
Right.
can put facts in front of people's faces,
Huh.
scientific
Huh.
facts,
We're
research
living that every day.
facts, and
Mhm.
they won't take it in because their uncle's cousin's sister's friend said XYZ. And it's
Mhm.
like,
My ex used to say, "You got the complexion for the protection," and he always had the best one-liners. But he's right. I think that like to make these blanket statements, it's like, and I will never be privy to the struggle, but I empathize, and to not have empathy is so ridiculous, to not put yourself in
Mhm.
someone else's shoes and realize that you don't get the same access, that they don't get the same access that you do,
Mhm.
like in every way. It's just
Mhm.
so crazy to me.
Mhm. And
mhm,
it's real. It's really real.
yep.
But yeah, so they'll on Saturday, there will be millions of children going hungry.
That blows my mind. I wish
Yeah,
government cheese would come back. God damn it.
the shit that didn't melt.
I don't know. Honey, I would be eating it. I go through cheese like a mouse. I'm like, I ate 2 blocks of cheese in 4 days. What the
Nah,
fuck is wrong
nah,
with
Miss
me?
Hollywood. But no, that cheese made the best macaroni too. Best mac and cheese ever.
I love making grilled cheese. That is my poor man's food. I don't have a lot of money, but
Okay, listen, right?
butter, cheese, and bread, and I'm good.
And you live in her Matt.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, yeah, I said you live in with butter, cheese, and bread, and you're happy.
And peanut butter and jelly.
Hmm.
I love peanut butter and jelly. I ain't gonna lie, okay? I've always loved peanut butter and jelly, and to this day, I still love peanut butter and jelly. So,
No, I try to
Hmm.
be
okay,
healthy, but it's expensive, and
Put it
that's
on
another
wheat bread.
problem.
Just put it
you
on
know
wheat
what?
bread.
Okay, but let me just jump on that. What you just said. You said you want to be healthy. I want to know who did all these studies to say that peanut butter and jelly ain't healthy and all the foods that they say aren't healthy, but you got people eating healthy as a damn. I mean, they're eating freaking grass. They're eating all of this healthy stuff and they're getting cancer and they're dying.
Because
But you
they're
got people
poisoning
eating
all of
every
our
damn thing
food.
else. Huh?
They're poisoning our food. They are poisoning our air. They are doing cloud seeding. All of this is it's to kill us. Like there are higher powers that want less of a population so they can control all the money in the world, and they're about to go down. And I can't wait.
Love that thinking. I love that
Motherfuckers.
thinking. All
I
right,
know I
guys.
just said it.
Listen. Can y'all tell me 7 things? Okay, well, Matt, how old are
I
you,
love
honey?
these numbers she picks.
Let's okay, listen. 7 things people should stop doing after 40.
Well, fucking ain't one of them.
Okay, look. Let me just read this. So let's be honest here. 40 isn't old, but it's definitely the age where you should know better, right? Yet some folks are still acting like they're in their 20s. So let's talk about that, okay? So, what behaviors should we retire by 40 in dating, friendships, or life?
Oh, I don't want to get in trouble with
You
this.
Okay.
definitely get in trouble. Not here, because we ain't
Fine.
7?
Group sex,
shit. Group sex,
uh, gaming,
gaming, gamers
uh,
like streamers and stuff.
like all the gaming. I don't
Okay.
know. Like you 40. Like it's like go take a walk. Like go through the park. Like you know what I mean? It's like Mario Kart can wait or whatever. Like I don't even know a name for a recent
Oh
game. That's
my
how old I
god.
am. I'm trying to think
Right.
of the rest because I pretty much,
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
know.
7 things?
Okay. Yeah, okay. So what behavior should we retire by 40 in dating, friendships, or life?
Okay, I got you. I got 7. I think I got 7. Okay. Cheating.
You gotta think about it.
No, I got it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Cheating, lying, stealing. Okay. Fucking up your credit. Okay. Not telling people that you dating multiple people. All right. Not having some kind of money in the bank. I don't give a damn if it's $1,000. You need to have some kind of money in the bank. Something.
So
And not traveling outside of your home state. That's 7.
Wait, what was the last
wait,
one?
what
What
was
did you
number
mean?
7?
Not traveling outside of your home state.
Oh, you're saying to not leave your home state.
Yeah, get the
Yeah.
fuck get out of your get out of there. Go somewhere else. You don't have to live anywhere else, but go see something.
People, there's a lot of people. Some people never leave their hometown. Like there's some people that live in Jersey, they'll never leave Jersey. People that live in New York, they never leave
Get
New York.
out of there. Get out of there. Go see something other
Wherever
than
you
New
are.
York. Get out of Detroit. Go
Okay.
somewhere. I ain't saying you got to get a passport and get on a plane. Get in a car and go somewhere and see something you ain't never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Right, now tell me this. Why do you feel like people do but just never going anywhere?
Feel like people do what now?
Why are people like so okay and comfortable with going, not leaving, not they're comfortable. Let's just use Detroit for an example. They're in Detroit. I'm from Detroit, and why?
Old habits die hard. People don't want to break out of the cycle. But I think that we've always been programmed, and it's time. You got to just, like she said, travel, do something new. Like, stop staying stagnant, stop being in old patterns, break free from all that. Free your mind.
And you know what? Also, it has a lot to do with influence, right? So, my grandmother raised me, and she worked for this old Jewish couple. And even though she worked for them, they would, as opposed to, like, you have a job in corporate and you have a 401k, that's your perk, right? Her perk with them was they would take her on trips with them. So she saw places that she would never have seen. This is a woman from Tennessee.
Was
Had
she working while she was with them, or was
no, no, no,
this?
no, 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 no. She
Oh,
literally was on the trip with them, just
oh
there.
wow, good,
So
good.
they went to Switzerland, they went to Israel, they wherever they went, that was her, like, hey, this is where we're going this year.
That's
So
awesome.
I have like books, and she's in the Middle East on camera on camels and all this stuff. This is an old lady from Tennessee seeing the world. So in my mind, it was what you're supposed to do. At some point, you got to get the fuck on. So you got to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I think so. When I was little, and then my grandfather would always come pick us up, and we would get in the car and we would go. So I've always gone. So in my mind, you got to go somewhere. You can't just stay. But there are other people who have the opposite, who's never seen someone
Mm-hmm.
just go somewhere and do things and have an adventure. I was never destined to just stay in one spot. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even want to go to school. Grew up in Detroit. Wayne State was right up the street. I was like, I'm not going to Wayne State. I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
in my mind, it didn't make sense to just stay in one place.
Right.
But I think other people have that opposite. Like, everything I need is here. Why I want to go anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
And no one's telling them any different. No one is there's no influence to make them think, hey, maybe there's more to life.
That is the part.
Maybe there's
I
more to
do
life.
believe in dreaming and doing too. Like, there's people that grew up wherever they grew up and
Yeah.
never dreamed of getting out, but they did.
Yeah.
You watch these celebrities, like, I was inspired, not to bring Mary J. Blige up, but like, her story of like living in the Bronx and just growing up
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, I want more. And I
Yeah.
just
Mm-hmm.
love these ideas of people that just, they wanted out and they got the
Yeah.
fuck out.
And
And
sometimes, like you said, they're complacent. They don't want anything else. So
But you know what else?
they are.
You know what else? They don't see
Yeah.
anything else.
They don't see
Yeah.
anything.
There you can come from a family who maybe they don't do anything. So,
Hmm.
okay, well, I guess this is normal. You know what I'm saying?
It's
For people.
normal to
But then
just
you
be
also
here.
come from those
Yep.
same families who only certain people are supposed to do well or
Hmm.
do anything, and nothing's no one ever embraced you or, maybe me or whoever, like to say, hey, you know what I mean? I see like so much in your future. You know what I mean? Like, you ever know, I don't know if any of y'all come from any type of family like this, but I know that I do. Okay. I can speak personally. We did not have, there were not on my mother's side of the family, there were not people who influenced you and tried to encourage you to do better, except for certain people they tried. Okay.
Hmm.
Except for certain people. So it seems as though there are a lot of angry people. You could even use the word jealous if you wanted to, or envious people that see you living a certain kind of life and you weren't supposed to live that kind of life.
Hmm.
That wasn't supposed to be your life. Why is
Hmm.
that your life? Because
Hmm.
that's not what you were supposed to be, a statistic.
Hmm.
Some
Because you
Yeah.
people,
manifested that life, that's why, and they didn't.
Oh yeah.
right, right.
You
But
know.
that's what I'm saying. Some of that type of stuff will keep people back because they don't
Yeah.
have positive influences encouraging them and lifting them up to say, hey, you know what? You know what I mean? When I
Yeah.
was trying to do music, you know what I mean? Eventually I quit music because I just pimping me out in LA. You know what I mean? Y'all not gonna be pimping me out, but I quit music because it was just too much. But I felt like I was just like, okay, I'm letting God down because I'm not using my voice. But
God,
then
I
I
felt that way
found,
too. I felt that
but-
way too.
right. But then I found my voice in what I
Hmm.
do every day now. And I am the happiest I've ever been. Like
Yep.
I'm the happiest I've ever been. So I want to say to people out there, y'all got to stop. First off, let's start back at the top where we talked about people using you, okay, to fulfill their dreams while your shit sits on the sideline. You got to wait. Okay? Y'all have to get up. If you dream it, you can do it. That's what I say. If you
Grab the
dream it,
opportunity.
no matter
Grab
what
it.
it is, no matter
Yep.
who agrees with how you're doing it. You know what I mean? If you're up here every damn day working on, you and manifesting like literally what you dreamed of doing, you can do it. Stop
Mm.
listening to people. Stop letting other people tear you down and make you think that you're not worthy.
Hmm.
Okay? Just don't let people do that to y'all because y'all
I
are
was scared to come on tonight. I was scared to come on tonight, and I said, "Fuck it.
We
I'm
so
just gonna."
happy you here.
So, you
tell
know,
us, Matt, though. Tell us, why were you scared to come on?
because I didn't know what this was gonna be like, and I didn't want. I knew you'd have other people in the room, and I'm like, "Are we gonna vibe well?" And I'm like, "I guess if I'm gonna be positive, I think I'll. If I remain positive, how can we vibe wrong?"
And
And
what changed your
and
mind?
piggybacking off of what you said, I won't speak long. I'll just say that everything you're saying, you work out of fear or love. And when
Mhm,
you live in fear, you're never going to go after anything. So
mhm.
love is choosing manifestation, going after your dreams, not being afraid. Who gives a fuck what people think of you? In 100 years, we're all going to be dust. It doesn't matter.
mean, I mean, like,
Literally, I will be fertilizer.
You
I
true.
don't give a
You
shit.
true.
I
now
will
let
be
me,
shit.
but let me, let me tell you this, Matt. Number one, I when we do these, when we do Woo Honey Wednesdays or we do the panel or whatever, we, I have a safe space. Number one, I
Yeah.
don't bring trashy people on here. I don't bring rude ass, nasty ass. The only person that might be rude and nasty at some points might be me, but you're comfortable with me because you love me. So,
Oh, I
I mean,
worship you.
we understand each other. So,
You are
I
great.
wasn't going to bring you into an environment knowing like we have Alto here. Sunny was supposed to be here. K Chef said he couldn't get on, but whatever. Whoever in any space that I ever create on here, just know that you're welcome here. And believe me, everybody's going to embrace you because that's the type of vibe that
You
we
not getting mad at me when I said I didn't think I could do it made me want to do it more.
Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying?
goodness.
Because I was like,
Okay, well, what happened? Tell me what was said. What
I
made you?
FaceTimed my sister right before this, and I said, I don't know. I'm not feeling myself. I feel like I look like,
Oh,
Dookie. And like, I'm like,
You
and
see
I was
him?
like,
He
I don't know what it's going to be like. And she's like, well,
looks.
just do what you feel like doing. But like, your text message was like, no pressure, whatever you want to do. And I was like, okay, well, then there's no pressure for me to even, so I could just, so I said, I ran down to the liquor store, bought some White Zin. I said, okay, liquid courage, here we go. Let's go.
Okay.
love
And
it.
I mean, listen, we vibe with you. Me and you vibe all the time on the phone. But
No,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying, Alto
I
is
love
some.
both of your the positive energy. It just, you can get so stuck in the negative, and
Mhm.
it now more than ever is the time. And I have to say, I wanted to say this earlier. I believe you're both light beings. Look into whatever that means, but those are the people that are here to wake the rest of the world up. So when you were Alto, when you were talking about how we're in a dense, dark, every funk, it's our responsibility to hold it down and
Mhm.
uplift, because we can't be part of that. you
Mm-mm.
know you have to have some of the people helping uplift, so you know
Yep.
Mhm.
that's
I'm
all.
so glad that you came on, Matt. I'm so glad that Alto
So
got to
grateful.
meet you.
I
And
know, I love both
Well,
your you both have great
aw,
personalities, and
thank you.
it's inspirational. I know we don't come from the same
hey,
backgrounds, but
I mean, listen, we only have a little over 9,000 followers on Instagram, but we do have a nice little heaping on Facebook and on TikTok and on YouTube and on LinkedIn. So let me just tell y'all this as well, okay? Don't think that you need to have a million followers to get your point across, to be felt and understood on social media. You don't need a million followers, baby, okay?
the right people will come.
Yeah, the right people. The right people will come. The right time will come. It's all on God's time. It's never our time. Okay, so
Yep.
let all those people that's so worried about not
It's
doing
that
your thing.
Philly.
Don't ever stop. Don't
I
ever
love it.
stop.
I love your positivity. I do.
Thank you. I'm a bitch now, but I am a positive bitch.
No, I don't think you're a bitch. I think you're someone who knows her worth. There's a
Absolute,
difference.
absolutely. And it took a long time. It took a long time to find my worth. I will not be used. I won't let nobody use me. Like nothing. Like, listen, it ain't gonna happen. Okay. And I love myself more than I ever have now. And again, I found my voice. I found my passion. I finally found it.
It's
I love it
awesome.
here. Okay, did anybody want to end with something? Because y'all know y'all gotta end up with a woo honey. Okay. What's your woo honey of the day or your woo honey of the week? I'll let Alto go.
Please, because I
Woo
gotta think of
honey
something
is just
witty.
something that, oh shit, I know you got a lot of shit in that head.
I do.
Okay, my woo honey of the week. I bet.
All right.
I bet. That's my woo honey of the week.
I bet. Yo, you see us look, she made a statement. I bet. That's my woo honey of the week. I bet. All right, Alto. And what about you, Matt? He's a first timer, guys. His first woo honey of the day or week. What is it?
My cherry is broke for the first timer, but here's my woo honey. Always pull out, and I'll say it in Spanish. Siempre jalar para afuera.
Oh my God. I love it. I just got my woo honey of the week is just continue to be yourself, guys. Continue to be yourself. Laugh as much as possible. Because it's just the world is so sad and crazy. It's on fire. And I'm not about to sit here and be sad and mad and hurt
Nope.
and angry. I'm not doing it. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
So just smile as much as you can. Make other people, smile if you can. And usually you could just do that by just smiling at them. because everybody's so fucking mad anymore and everybody's angry and competitive and whatever. Listen, I don't really care. Okay. So that's my woo honey of the week. Smile, live your best life, do the damn thing, and be happy while you're doing it. And stay true to you. Be authentic. Don't try to fit yourself into any box, nobody's box, any box. Be yourself.
Yep.
Now, before we end,
I love you.
I want to know what y'all think about this. I'm gonna play the video first.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna play the video, and then I want to know what y'all think about this. Y'all real feelings, because it don't matter. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. All right, here we go.
Every female fighter who wins a WBC title receives her belt with my face displayed on it. Now that truly is something special to me. So,
What was that? What did she say?
Why'd it go away? Hold on.
every female fighter who wins a WBC title receives her belt with my face displayed on it. Now that truly is something special to me. So, did her plan work? Did she make me mad enough to come out of retirement after 18 years and start training again to make her dream of fighting me and having a big payday courtesy of Layla Ali come true? Absolutely not. After years of blatant lies and vile disrespect, making unsolicited negative remarks about me, questioning the legitimacy of my boxing legacy, and having the audacity to cross the line by disrespecting my deceased father, trying to use his name to discredit his daughter.
Listen, Muhammad Ali would never. Her daddy would never. Her daddy would never. Maybe she don't have that in her genes.
She will not be rewarded with the opportunity to share the ring with me or anything else. There's your answer.
Okay, so Alto, I see your face. What you thinking?
What your grandma used to say? A child needs to stay in a child's place. I just feel like Lil Mama, shout out to Flint Town. She needs to stop talking so much. She ain't got her little boyfriend, and now she talk all the time. She just be quiet. Just be quiet. I mean, just be quiet. Just,
Just be quiet.
just be quiet, cause girl, you can tell you've been punched in the head a few times. Just be quiet. That's it. That's all I got.
What about you,
Leave
man?
Layla Ali alone.
You just inspired me because it reminds me of when Lil Mama hopped on stage and
With
tried to
Jay-Z.
get
She needs to
attention.
be quiet too.
Sit the fuck down. Sit down and be quiet.
I love y'all. I thank y'all so much. Thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight to the panel too. I got a feeling we're gonna come back because this was a really just a fun, laid back, chill conversation that we had on different topics tonight. We got Matt to come out of his shell. Alto been crazy as hell, y'all. But anybody that watch Woo Honey Wednesdays, y'all already know that about her.
No.
You know, her and Sonny always over talking me and taking all, talking
Shame.
all the time. But
Shame.
we got a newbie in the building tonight, and I don't know. I got a feeling Matthew might be around a lot more than he even realizes.
Maybe. Alto, did your edible kick in? Because I felt like you got more loose as the night went on.
I don't do those.
Oh, I
Mm-mm.
apologize. I was wondering.
No. Let me. I don't do those anymore.
Oh, because you got real, like, as we went on, it was like, oh, she's really saying it. Like,
No, I did.
No, that's
As the
her regular.
topic,
That's her norm.
that's my regular. But
That's her
some
norm.
topics I get more animated.
you warmed up.
Yeah, that's
I
her.
had to warm up with a little white Zinfandel.
Yeah, Alto. Listen, Alto going to tell it like it is. Period. All the time, every time. That's
I'm
why
grateful
we
for
are.
both of you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for accepting me and
you for
including
coming.
me.
It was
I
fun.
appreciate this. It was interesting conversation. It reminds me a lot of conversation I have with my girlfriends. Honestly, like this isn't new, but like to put it out there into the world is different. But I don't give a fuck.
We don't either.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get somebody wants to come and say hi. But my other co-host from Woo Honey Wednesdays, unfortunately, her or the or my buddy K Chef Bell were not able to. I don't know what is going on. Hold on, just give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Let me see something here. This is so crazy. I'm gonna try to let her get in here. My last time. My last time.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Who was it that little mama jumped on the stage with? I can't remember. And they were
Jay
like, "You
Z
are
and Alicia
Jay
Jay
Keys.
Z,
Z." It was
yeah.
Jay Z. Duh.
Jay Z.
Yes. My God.
Hold on, guys. We're getting ready to end, guys. But I would love for you to meet. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I would love for you to meet Sunny D. Oh, look at this
She
screen, guys.
always moving faces. She's be
Oh,
doing stuff.
I do. I do. I'm just trying to see if Sunny will be able to get on. I wanted her to meet Matt really quickly, but she said that she was trying to log in and it kept saying that taking her somewhere else.
Uh-oh.
I was scared
Hey,
that was going
Chef.
to happen for me.
No, I mean normally Alto. Normally you just click on, right?
Yeah. And it just
Yeah, and you're in the lobby.
set up your mic and you be in the
Miss
lobby waiting.
Hollywood, you have a halo above your head. Halo.
Sing it. Come on, sing it. Sing Halo.
All her lights.
My least favorite Beyonce song.
For real. Can you just sing something? He can sing for real.
Well, I'm more of a Kelly Rowland fan,
Oh,
honestly.
Can you just
I was
sing
listening
anything
to
for
her
us?
earlier today.
Sing motivation. Sing motivation. Can you sing motivation?
Motivate.
Look,
I
here's
could
Sunny.
sing.
Hold on. Look.
I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care.
Sunny!
Hello.
Hello,
Sunny,
darling.
hi. All
Hey,
right.
girl!
Finally, I've been trying to log on for the past 45 minutes. It could not do
Oh,
it.
oh, wow. It didn't like
Wow.
you today.
Yeah, that's very weird. But Sunny, I want you to meet Matthew. Matthew, this is my other co-host for Woo Honey Wednesdays, Sunny
How
D.
are you? Nice to Sunny D. I love the
Listen,
Sunny D.
I'm trying to tell you, you are amongst three crazy bitches. Okay, I'm just telling you what it is. We keep it 110 over here. We don't care. It is what it is. We say what we say, and we mean what we say.
Thank you for
But
including me. I really am grateful for the opportunity to speak and, just chop it up.
Chop it up.
all right, well, Sonny,
Okay, so
listen.
Yeah.
what I
I
missed.
mean,
Everything.
Sonny, you missed the whole
Everything.
show. You missed the whole show.
Everything.
So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to see if we can get Matt to come
Oh
back.
God.
I don't know. Let's see if y'all could come back in 2 weeks. Matt, clear your schedule, Matt. Let's do this again. And
Anything
we'll
for
come
you,
up with
yeah.
we'll come up with some crazy I mean, we talked about the DL, Sonny.
Oh,
I mean, it got explicit with the DL.
oh.
I mean, they're right downstairs.
Oh,
Literally. I'm on
show no.
145th Street, so
They just on the stoop waiting.
They just
yes, they are.
wait. He said yes, they
Yes,
are.
they are.
Oh my God. All right, listen. I'm at 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Let's do this again. 2 weeks. This was a great conversation, great topics. It
Thank
was
you.
I loved it. It's like I never left. And Sunny unfortunately couldn't get on. I don't know what the hell going on with her and this damn link. It's the same damn I don't care. Well, Sonny, while you're here, you might as well give us your Woo Honey of the week. I mean, might as well.
Oh my gosh, my woo honey of the week. Don't let a motherfucker try you. Always keep your composure, but always show them who the fuck you are.
We love it, but that's Sunny. That's what you get. It's just like she come out the gate with the facts. Like, I mean, Sonny, let me just ask you this question because we get ready to go. It's 9:45. Let me ask you this question because this was one of the fun questions that I asked tonight. If you were married to somebody, right? Say you married to somebody and you found out this person was cheating, you knew they were cheating, you had all types of shit in their phone or whatever so you could track them and all that. Would you renew your vows or would you do like Alto? And Alto, what did you say?
I'm taking the whole house. He gonna come home, ain't gonna be nothing there but dirt. I'm taking everything. I'm leaving. It won't be no me no more. The fuck?
Sonny?
Come pick up your clothes. I have them folded.
Already folded up for you. Already folded up for you.
That's Leilani.
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 Leilani said it best. Already folded up for you. Already folded.
I am a big person of the not cheating thing. You know, people gonna do what they want to do. You can't control what people do, but you can control what you do. So, in the sense of what you feel, if what you're feeling, if you feeling that they cheating, then 10 times out of 10 they are. Yeah, sometimes you can't. As a woman, we do have our emotions and we do go through our different spells and stuff. But normally, if it is, we are correct. Okay.
Now, but what if
So
you know that they're cheating? You've caught them cheating. You've put spy devices in their phones or in their
first of all,
cars.
that's
So
too damn much. That's
you
too much
already
energy.
know they're
Nobody doing all
cheating.
that.
That's too
So
much. That's too
that
much.
was the premise. If you know all of that, are you renewing your vows, thinking that you're
I'm
going to
not renewing
change them and
shit.
you're not going to
That's
put
too
spy
much.
traps anymore?
No.
Okay. Okay.
First of all, that's too much. That's too much energy. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's too much energy trying to, oh, let me see. Let me get proof. Fuck proof. Do what you gonna do. Either you gonna leave or you gonna stay. If you gonna
Mhm.
stay, shut the fuck up. That's
Facts
plain and
for
fucking simple.
facts.
If you gonna stay, shut the fuck up. There's no reason for you to keep on. Let that man cheat in peace. Now, if you gonna move the house, you gonna have his clothes folded outside or whatever, have him pick them up. It is what it is. But if you gonna renew them vows and you done did all this stuff under the cherry moon, shut the fuck up.
Why you have to go under the cherry moon with Prince? Like, come
Ah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. That's too much damn energy. Like I'm real quick, like on TikTok, I saw this girl. I guess it was a flex that her man cheated. She left. She went back and she cheated. He was throwing her clothes out the window, and so she dancing and stuff with her Beyonce to the left, to the left. You look dumb as hell. You know why you look dumb as hell? Because why? What was the point? What was the whole? I don't get it. The purpose of if you gonna cheat and you gonna stay, shut the fuck
on, shut the
up.
fuck up.
Don't stop calling your friends with it. Do not call your family members with it. Don't do not don't do none of that. If you gonna cheat, if that man is cheating, let that man cheat in peace. If that woman is cheating, let that woman cheat in peace. If you're gonna renew your vows and shut the fuck up. Cause ain't nobody got time for the tracking devices, the cameras in the window, the cameras on here to do this, to do that, the recording devices underneath the seat. Motherfucker, for what?
Lord have mercy.
Real story. So yeah. But yeah, so this is what you would be dealing with right here, Matt. Okay.
I concur.
Ah.
And you see, she don't even smile. She be serious as shit. Like she just oh my
I mean, the cheating part, the cheating in the relationship or the marriage, that I take that very, very, very serious.
God.
I don't condone it. I don't like it. People gonna do what they're gonna do. Shit happens in life. But if you, again, you, whoever this is to, whoever's listening, okay, if it's you, shut the fuck up.
So that I would take it by your response that you would not be renewing no motherfucking vows.
Ain't renewing no vows.
I'm not even about to step into church. I'm not even about to make you believe that it's a vow is going to be renewed. And I'm not going to, you're not going to even feel or think that it's going to be something. No, hell no.
Just boom.
It's over with. It's done. Like if me as a wife and I'm doing everything I need to do, and you feel like your 20% is good, I'm gonna need you to go be with your 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I asked Alto to send a message to those women because there's some of those women watching right now. Can you send a message to those women that want to get their vows renewed with the cheating husband that they've put spy devices in their phone vehicle to track them? What advice would you give that woman before we leave?
Why? Why are you gonna buy devices when you already knew?
Mm.
Why? What? You just want to see it? The fuck? I mean, I'm just being real. I'm just trying to make it make sense.
Can you make it?
You already know he cheating. Like you already know he cheating. He done came home smelling like Dolce and Gabbana light blue, Chanel, something. There is something that he did to make you feel like that he cheated. So I don't. Well, let me buy this camera and put it in the corner. Let me see. I'm gonna put this camera in the book and see if he cheating. And then you see the old girl bobbing up and down on his shit. And then now what? You're gonna be all jacked up. Oh my God, because you're gonna keep on watching the damn video over and over and over, torturing yourself. So what is the point?
Lord.
I mean, if I'm wrong, please let me know. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Unless you're trying to have some evidence in court. Unless you try to do some evidence in court or whatever or whatnot. I mean, just file the shit. Like, if it's something that you want the house, like, if you want the house, get the house. If you want everything, just do whatever. Draw your papers up. It's okay. Just draw your papers up. Shit.
There's a lot of unfortunate. There's a lot of women that.
And if you stand because of the kids,
and a lot of people,
if you stand because of the kids, if you don't go out there and live a life because that man living that life or that woman living that life, or you stand because of the kids, motherfucker, for what? Why are you about to make yourself miserable? I'm just gonna stay here because of the kids. Fuck them kids. You better either he gonna have them or you gonna have them.
She just came and blew up the spot. Just saying. But it's facts.
I mean, it's real. It's real stuff. It's just real stuff. It's so many people that's out here miserable because they waiting for that 2-year-old to turn 18. Fuck that. Fuck Bobby.
Not Bobby.
Fuck little KK. I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all life together, and you need to get a plan and get the hell out. If it takes you 1 to 2 years in order for you to get a plan, to get you enough money, to get you a place or whatever to get out, you can leave that motherfucker everything. Everything. I don't give a damn. You got to do what's best for you. But you want to be miserable from little John to turn 18 because we're here for the baby? Fuck the baby.
John. Not John.
John.
Not John.
JJ. Okay, we'll say JJ.
Y'all better. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, they better take some stuff. And I'm not trying to tell you to be miserable or I'm about to listen to Sunday D and I'm about to go ahead and I'm about to be out here. I didn't tell you to go out here and be homeless. Put it like this. I didn't tell you to go out here and be homeless.
No.
Don't get all the shit misconstrued. You, the one that's listening, was like, I'm about to do what Sunday D said, blah, 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 blah. You, no. Okay? I never said be homeless. I didn't say be stupid either. I just said make sure you got a plan to do what you got to do, but never be in a situation to be miserable and be unhappy and drive yourself crazy to where you got fucking alopecia and you ain't got no reason to have
it. Heavens to Betsy.
Blood pressure all up, done gain weight because you got a man or a woman over there acting a fool on you.
Lord.
Alopecia.
Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Wake up one morning, hair that's all over the bed because you stressed the fuck out.
Hey.
Never will I again let another damn motherfucker stress me the fuck out. I wish the fuck I might.
I'm just saying, life too short. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back and talk and revisit the food stamps because this is going down starting Saturday. We talked about that too. But let's
Well,
come back.
hold on. Let me tell you about that. With these people that want to be acting a fool about some dang on food stamps, I understand it. Don't get me wrong. Everybody was have been on food stamps. I was a food stamp recipient person myself for a time period. But you heard what I said, right?
Mm-hmm.
A time period. So, meaning that said, there's no reason for nobody to go. There should be no reason for anybody to go out looting, to go any robbery, to do anything. Why the hell you about to go looting? To the one that said, we about to go rob the Walmart. Your kids ain't gonna have no mama. You going to jail.
Yep. Yep.
Strength in numbers. We
That's
need to stand up to the big
That's
orange.
Ain't nobody thinking about wig.
That's it.
Y'all
That's
need to
it.
do the right thing. Y'all need to do the right thing out here. Y'all need to do the right thing. Make it happen. God will always provide.
And hey, you guys can start on Tuesday. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You can start on Tuesday. For all those people who make it the last time, and now your life is being affected by all these changes and things that are happening, you can start by Tuesday. On Tuesday. Okay. Anybody else want anybody else got anything else? We're gonna be back Tuesday, y'all. We're gonna follow up on the food stamp shenanigans. See,
I just want to say strength in numbers. We need to stop segregating black, white, this and that. We're all human beings and brothers and sisters, and we are being run by a tyrant. And we got to stop this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We can stand up to one wrinkled old man with withered hair like Tippi Hedren in the Birds. He looks like an orange.
He a man? Oh.
I don't know what he is. I heard it's 3 inches, so I don't know what constitutes as a man.
She is appalled. Sunny is appalled. We said 3. She is appalled.
Baby carrot. Matches the face.
My God, and today.
All right, guys. I love y'all. We're gonna come back in 2 weeks. Matt.
It was an honor. Thank you. I appreciate you.
We hope to see you in 2 weeks, Matt. We want you to come back.
Nice meeting you, both ladies. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you also.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks. I'll post. Y'all know I'm a post. Well, honey, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.